I'm at the beginning of the neighborhood, just standing here. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know why the Phil can't spend $2 and go to a payphone and just call me. Like, I don't understand why that's not part of his plan. First official day here in Cancun. Yesterday was actually a pretty awful day. I'll give you the highlights of it. It wasn't that bad compared to maybe some people's travel horror stories, but for us, it just wasn't the best. We arrived at the airport, went to go get our rental car. When we got to the rental car place, they said they didn't have a car for us. The rental car company didn't have their stuff together. They finally found a car for us, and then it just wasn't a good deal. It was way more expensive than they said originally, like 4 or 5 times more expensive than they said originally. So we weren't very happy about that. We said, screw it, we'll just take a cab. Well, cabs are $40 to take, and we would have had to take 2 cabs, so that's $80 from the airport. You know, things are still really adding up right there. So we decided we'd take Ubers, which are illegal here. Finding an Uber was really hard because the Uber drivers don't want to come to the airport because, again, it's illegal. But after we sorted that out, we finally got to the house and everything went well for the next half of the day. And then later that night, we were trying to get back from a tourist park because we're staying in the actual city. It was, again, really hard to find an Uber. And after about 2 hours of looking for an Uber, which was really silly of us, we just break down and say, let's pay $80 for cabs. Let's just do it. Let's take the cabs back. We flagged down 2 cabs. Again, there's a lot of us, so we had to take 2. We asked the first cab, how much is it going to be? And he says, it's going to be 80 pesos, which comes out to like $4. We were able to take 2 cabs, and in total it was only $10. So we felt pretty stupid for wasting 2 hours trying to get a cab. We've learned our lesson, and yeah. You know, they're not as expensive as from the airport. Hopefully we can make better decisions today. My brother comes in today from the airport, so hopefully he can figure out how to get here. So hopefully that works out for him. Also, since we don't have a rental car, it kind of ruins some of our plans, so hopefully we can figure out how to do what we want to do. We're a creative bunch, so I'm sure we can figure out what to do around here. I personally don't really like touristy stuff that much. Granted, I like Mayan ruins and I like those type of touristy things. I just don't like resort-y type touristy things. Everyone has their own preference. I just don't like to sit at super expensive resorts drinking really expensive drinks type thing. That just seems boring to me. But some people are into that. I'm not going to voice my opinion too much. I just hope that's not exactly what this trip turns into, but it looks like it might. Oh well. We'll have fun one way or the other. I'll just fly my drum, which is what I'm going to do right now while I wait for everyone to get up. Let's go enjoy the view from the sky. See you in a bit. What happened last night? Could you explain?
Mark, I'll explain. Mark is all about saving money, and he'll go to great extents to save money. He walked for like 20 minutes because he didn't want to get a cab. No, I'm not going to get a cab, just an Uber. And the Uber's going to pick us up there. So we walked like 20 minutes, took some crappy city bus, dropped us off in the ghetto, and there's cabs everywhere. We're waiting for Ubers, and they're not coming. And he refused to get it because we found out that a cab cost a whole whopping $3 to get to the house. And Mark calculated he could get to the house in an Uber for $2.50. So we spent an hour and a half walking around and we saved 50 cents. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the 50 cents.
What was the moment that made us decide to get a cab?
Lovely Amanda here. And we were home.
What are we doing now?
Well, now we're trying to get an Uber, but it's kind of moving.
Why don't we just get a cab?
I actually would, but I don't. Oh, okay. Okay, estamos en camino. Nos vemos allá.
Shotgun.
You want to take the keys? Or?
If I fix the problem, then I can't complain about the problem anymore, and then what am I going to talk about?
We'll have plenty of problems, Mark.
Mark's been on like this high lately, because all his trips have gone well, and he's like, oh, I'm a world traveler. And now he's like going and he's just messing everything up.
Do you have the control for...
Oh, yeah.
Habla inglés? Un poquito?
More or less.
More or less? That's good. Or bad, I don't know. How long have you driven for Uber?
1 week.
How long has it been in Cancun?
It's like 3 months.
Oh, okay. How do you like it?
It's fine.
It's fine?
Fine. It's like like any other city.
We're heading to Dolphin Beach, what, Playa Delfinas?
Yeah.
And hopefully Patrick can figure out how to meet us there.
If not, whatever.
Yeah, if
we
not,
don't care.
like maybe he'll make a good drug mule.
He is trying to make some extra money,
He's
right?
trying to make some extra money on this trip. We'll figure it out. Hopefully it doesn't result in everyone being mad at each other like yesterday. We were all getting along fine until yesterday Amanda had a meltdown and then it just sparked us all freaking out on each other.
Oh, thanks me for that, by the way.
We would all be in a much better place if Amanda didn't have a meltdown on us last night.
Actually, you'd probably still be waiting.
We'd still be waiting.
Yeah.
Caught back up with Emily and Ashley and Sean. We actually are at a gas station. Gonna eat real quick and then we're gonna go swim and wait for Patrick to show up. So hopefully that goes smoothly.
Right now, we are going to the beach. Ashley got us a $4 cooler. We're gonna fill that sucker up with some good drinks to have down on the beach with us today and wait for Pat to get here.
Well, that's something you don't see every single day in a tourist area. It's people with some assault rifles, but you know, whatever. It's interesting, right? Hopefully we can go to the beach now, fly the drone.
They just don't make them like they used to.
No. Went from meeting up with Emily and Sean and Ashley to going to the beach, and then it started raining, so I had a lot of equipment that couldn't get wet, so I just stood underneath a awning for a while. Yeah, Nikon, see? And then I looked up my brother's flight, expected him to be arriving, and it said that he arrived like 40 minutes prior to me checking. Then I called him. His phone doesn't go through, so I'm assuming he doesn't have connection, so the information I would have given him would lead him to the house that we're at, but no one's there. So we're trying to get back there as fast as we can, Sean and I. Hopefully he's not freaking out too bad. I guess I don't know where he'd end up, because he can't get to into the house with no one there. But the plan was to tell him when he landed to just meet us, but since he doesn't have a phone, that's not happening. So we're heading over there now. I don't know, this day's kind of been, I guess it hasn't been worse than yesterday, but it hasn't been better.
Okay, ready?
What do you do first?
I think you do the lime first, don't you?
No, the lime's after. I don't know anything about
Shoot.
ginger,
You
but
lick,
like-
shoot,
Lick, shoot, and then suck.
lemon.
You like this?
You lick, you take the shot, then you put the lemon in your
Is
mouth.
this a double shot? Are you sure?
Yeah, bad shot.
All right.
I hate shots.
Wait, what's her thing? It's a three-row.
Hopefully this is the last sub-optimal day. So my brother's not at the house, which is not really a surprise to me. Hello?
Yeah. Hang on.
What's up?
Did you guys want to shower?
No, but we just got to the house.
You just got to the house and Pat's out there.
Yeah, but why would he be here? I don't, like, it doesn't make sense that he would be here.
Where would he be anymore?
I don't know, he's probably in a cab somewhere. I have no idea where Patrick would be.
Did he answer your messages or anything?
No. He could have been here at some point. The fact that he landed 2 hours ago and it took us 45 minutes to get here in a cab, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have been here and left. Because he would have...
He would have stayed if he went there.
How would he know he was at the right spot? Like, how would he know?
Why don't you call the airport
What's the airport gonna do?
and see if they can stage him? They can stage him, Mark.
You think he's still at the airport?
Like, why are you being so offensive right now? I'm not going to help you if you're going to be rude.
No, I'm not. No. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying, like, do you think he's still at the airport? You think he would have landed 2 hours?
It's possible, yes. If you didn't know what to do, where else would you go? Why don't you call the airport? They were trying to find him and have them maybe page him. If they don't page him, then it goes to the next
No,
step.
but-
I don't know what else. to do.
We can do that, but my instructions to him were to come here if his phone didn't work. I said find a taxi and give him this information and come to this address.
Okay, then he should probably be there soon. Then he's in a taxi. But like paging him won't do any that.
Well, I was just gonna start walking up and down the neighborhoods and seeing if I see him walking around.
Yeah, but I would also call the airport. I mean, there's no sense in not doing.
Okay, how about while I'm walking around, you call the airport so we can tag team this thing. Does that sound good?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Love you. Bye. Well, anyways, Patrick's not here. I'm gonna go walk around. I just imagine him not being at the airport because, well, I guess he could be there, but that means he didn't even try to leave, which maybe is a good thing, maybe is a bad thing. But we're gonna walk out of here and we're gonna see if we can't find him, and hopefully I don't get robbed. So I have no idea where he would be. It's just a cluster. So I basically walked about a mile down here to the entrance of the neighborhood and just standing here waiting. I don't know what else to do. I assume if Patrick can make it this far and see me, then everything's fine. I don't know what's going on. I hope the little guy's all right. I'm a little irritated with him because there's phones everywhere. Like you can pay $2 and make an international phone call on a payphone. Just, it's irritating that he wouldn't put any effort into actually contacting me or Emily or Sean or Ashley. Find some internet and send me a Facebook message and say I'm okay. Those things irritate the crap out of me because he might be fine. Maybe I'm overreacting, or he could be murdered right now. But the first thing he should have done when he landed is say he's okay. And he didn't. Hello?
Where are you?
I'm at the beginning of the neighborhood, just standing here. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I don't know why you're not fit on, but can't spend $2 and go to a payphone and just call me. Like, I don't understand why that's not part of his plan.
I know, honey. I'm gonna call the airport again to try and get them to see you.
What are they gonna do? I don't think he's there. But yeah,
No. I mean, it's really past here, so maybe past really long.
it's possible. I mean, it is possible. He landed, let's see, he landed at 1:40, so that's getting on 2.5 hours. So, I mean, it's possible he is still there, but at this point, I don't know why he wouldn't have made a phone call or a Facebook message. It's just very irritating.
I know. Alright, well, I'm gonna call them.
All right, love you, bye. Just kind of hope he shows up. I'll probably start heading back now. I just don't know what to do. This probably looks like we just didn't plan anything, but I tried to give as much information on what to do. And I told my brother, if your phone doesn't work, do this, this, and that. And it's like, whether he did it or not, I don't know. But if his phone doesn't work, how can, like, he gets into the neighborhood, I don't even know who he calls. No, odds are maybe he's completely fine, I'm overreacting, but it's irritating that I'm worried about him because I just think he's helpless, and he's probably not helpless, but he is enough to give me a fucking phone call so I'm not stressed out. Like, don't, like, hopefully he's alright. I'm gonna start heading back. Pat, would you like, well, hold on. Well, I'll tell it for you. Alright, so we found Patrick, or Patrick found us, depending which perspective you have. He's irritated, so he doesn't want to tell the story, so I'll tell it for you, for him. He landed, his phone didn't work as I suspected, so he followed my instructions to a T. He got a cab, ended up here, but also as we suspected, the cab didn't know exactly where to go, but eventually we made a connection. And we're all good, low stress now. Patrick might be irritated still, but I am not, because he's not dead, and so I don't care. Since he's alive, we're gonna go enjoy the night, and if he's in a bad mood, are you in a bad mood?
No, I'm really tired.
He's really tired.
Everyone.
He's really tired. He's really tired. He's not in a bad mood, but we're gonna enjoy the night. He'll probably eat, head back here, and tomorrow will be our first official good day in Cancun. All right, so get ready for tomorrow, because it's gonna be the first official good day. Alright, so we made it back to the strip area, the Hard Rock, whatnot. This is apparently where everyone is. We're gonna meet up with them, and hopefully we don't have a meltdown tonight. Maybe we do want that because it's good for the film.
We called, do you know that we called the airport 3 times to ask them to page you?
After finding Patrick, I feel just so much better, and I think the day is really turned around. Obviously it's towards the end of the day, but I really think the rest of the trip is gonna go very well. Everyone's here. I think that's kind of what stressed me out, that not everyone was here. I don't know why I worry, but everything's fine. My brother's like, I'm a grown man. Why are you worrying about me? I'm a grown man, Mark. I was like, that's a good point. I shouldn't have been, but last time we hung out was in Belize, which was only a year ago. And I set up everything, and everything went smooth. And then before that, the last time I hung out, he was like 14. So how am I supposed to know he knows what to do? Everything turned out fine. I'm excited to spend the rest of the night with everyone. I hope you guys enjoy watching this. Do subscribe if you do. I promise you the rest of the trip is gonna be better and more entertaining. So make sure to check back next week for our next video. I will do my best to be informative, entertaining, whatever it is that you come here to watch. So we will see you on the next one. We'll see you in the future. Have a good night. Have a good one. See you later. I'm just rambling. See you later.
So now we are getting a taxi. We're heading back to our place, and we're gonna try to catch the ferry super early tomorrow morning. We want to get to Isla Mujeres to have a long, nice New Year's Eve day, I guess. So yeah, taxi back to the crib, and then we're gonna drink and hang out and play with the puppies that we unexpectedly have at our Airbnb.